Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Ito po yung lingkod, si Freddy, nagbabalita at nagbibigay ng kuro-kuro sa araw-araw dito sa Amerika with regards to ongoing situation there in the Philippines, most especially when it comes to my issue for today will be the Department of Education, which has been described as our basic education system. Okay? Ako po ay dating competent Toastmaster, international member dyan sa Bacolod City at Barangay Toastmaster Club, and also working as a system support engineer dyan sa PLDT Bacolod. Okay? I've been working in the Bisaya region for almost a decade. Okay? And now I'm a retired U.S. Healthcare worker there in Chicago for almost 2 decades. Okay, yan po ang aking background. So I do hope that you are going to subscribe to my channel at Filipinos America Vlogging YouTube channel and give me a big likes and make some comment whether in English or Filipino. And at the same time, you could refer this video to your friends and benefactors also within your community, most especially here in the United States, like in Los Angeles, California, or even California. And in the Philippines, in your barangay. Okay, in your barangay. Okay? Again, this is your host, Freddy. Now, ang aking topic for today will be yung hindi ho karapat-dapat na ginawa ng ating dating Department of Secretary of Education, BP Sara Duterte, na nag-decline to give reason for her resignation from Cabinet of President Bongbong Marcos Jr. na sinabi niya ay no need to explain. Okay? No need to explain for what? For waiting as a Cabinet Secretary and also yung LCAC. So, you've been this, kasi it is an honor for anyone there in the Philippines if you will be appointed by the President of the Republic of the Philippines to an assigned task as Secretary of Education. Okay? Now, hindi ko nagbigay ng reason si dating Secretary BP Sara Duterte. For no reason, he just said, I'm quitting. That's it. Okay? That's it. Okay? Hindi ko pwede yun. You are BP Sara. Remember, you are a legal or an attorney, Philippine attorney there in the Philippines, and it is very unprofessional for you to say that or to act like that. No respect to the president asking you for a valid reason for your resignation, immediate resignation. Okay, we could say that you have an advance notice of 30 days. Okay, but you must give a valid reason and acceptable to the president who appointed you as member of his cabinet. Okay? So, because of that, your what do you call your behavior? Your behavior, it looks like you are unprofessional as a lawyer, as a vice president. Okay? So, kasi wala akong talagang hindi ko pwede yan. Maski na sa mga company, in different company there in the Philippines, you need to have at least a 2 weeks notice. Okay, BP Sara, you have 1 month until July or next month that you are going to be replaced. And I think the one that is being considered for your replacement is I think Senator Angara. Okay, Angara is a good senator. He studied Master of Laws here in the United States, and I think in Harvard University. Very good background to head the Department of Education. I hope it will go through and will be accepted by Senator Angara. Okay, whose father is also a former senator and at the same time a UP president in the past. Okay? So, late Senator Angara. So, ito papakinggan po natin ang isang maliit na video na pwede ko lang iparinig sa inyo. No? It was reported by UNTV on VP Sara Duterte declined to give reason for resignation from cabinet. Okay?
Department of Education, or DepEd, and co-vice chairperson for the National Task Force to End Local Communist Armed Conflict, or NTF, LCAC. On her 30-day notice, there was no mention of any reason for her resignation, but only stated it is irrevocable. The Vice President also personally confirms her withdrawal from her commitment as Education Secretary as she made her announcement in DepEd office on Wednesday, June 19.
Earlier today, June 19, 2024, I sought an audience with the President and tendered my resignation as the Secretary of Education effective July 19, 2024.
July 19.
I have given my 30-day notice to ensure the proper and orderly transition for the benefit of the next Secretary.
In her speech, the Vice President mentioned some of the achievements in DepEd during her term as Education Secretary. This primarily includes the new curriculum for kindergarten to grade 10, which is highly anticipated to be implemented in the school opening on July 29. VP Duterte, however, stated no apparent reason for her resignation.
Mga kababayan, ang aking pagbibitiw ay hindi lula ng kahinaan, kundi dala ng tunay na malasakit para sa ating mga guro at kabataang Pilipino.
Inuulit ko, ang kanyang pagre-resign ay dahil sa malasakit sa mga guro at mga kabataan ng basic education. Ibig sabihin ay elementary education, junior high school, and senior high school. Yan ang hinahawakan ng ating basic education or K-12 na hindi ho maganda ang naging performance for the last 6-year term ni dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte plus 2 years, almost 2 years ni Sara Duterte as Secretary of Education. That means 8 years or almost a decade of non-performing education system in the Philippines, or what we call a basic education. Okay? So makikita natin, bakit? Ano ho ang pinangahawakan ko? Ang ating rankings sa ating education system, founded by PISA, P-I-S-A, Program for International Student Assessment. Okay? Nasa bottom ho tayo parati. It was reported in 2018. We landed last, 78 over 78 in as far as quality of education. Kulela to tayo. Noong 2022, we landed 77 out of 81 countries. Kulelat pa rin tayo noong 2022. And I do hope that with the rising use of English language in private school, we could notice that many students in the Philippines, especially coming from the private school, are now use English language in speaking on a daily living. Na maganda ang performance ng ating private education, and also as well as in some private upper level education. Okay, we consider it collegiate or university level. Okay, yung mga college graduate natin. Although most of them are fail in English. Okay, English when it comes to applying for IELTS or requirement for you to migrate to other countries, most especially to all English-speaking countries of the world. Yan o nangyayari. Oh? Kaya hindi ko tayo nakakapasa. Yung iba ng mga estudyante natin, hindi pa rin makapasa. Sa most especially on call center, which they considered the Philippines as a capital call center of the world. Okay? Just imagine that. That is a very high level of education in the Philippines, English proficiency. Okay, English proficiency. That is only involved private school there in the Philippines, but not public school. We rank last when it comes to mathematics, science. Not so much about English, but English is the most. We landed poor also when it comes to Department of Education under all public school under BP Sara Duterte. Napabayaan ho yata, napabayaan ito nung under ni Rodrigo Roa Duterte na in-emphasize niya na maging province tayo ng China at ang gamitin ay ang Mandarin. Mandarin, okay, is only spoken in China. Although they got a population of 1.6 billion people, but English is still #1 worldwide. In different countries of the world, they are speaking or they're using usually English as a means to coordinate, as a means to communicate effectively. And also, English is also being used in all kinds of technology, learning process, and at the same time in business and medical. Am I right? Okay, guys? So, hindi ko maganda ang ginagawa ng ating ni Sara Duterte as a Philippine attorney. Hindi ko maganda yon at unprofessional. Okay? For you not to make a valid reason acceptable to the president when he was asked by the president to explain why she is resigning from the cabinet as Secretary of Education. Although masama ho ang naging performance niya when it comes to administration of Department of Education. Okay? So I do hope that this will simply explain to you the position of this channel. What we are not accepting the proposition of BP Sara to resign for the fact that she was not able to explain to the president why she is resigning for whatever reason. And yung isa pa ay meron siya ditong gatla, no? Na unprofessional din yung kanyang paliwanag na siya daw ay ginurgur ng sino. You know that if I will make some assessment on this Mark, I think she's not doing fine when it comes to mental capability or mental status. Kasi maaaring nagpatiwakal siya. Gusto niya magpatiwakal. Meron siyang gatla dito, but she could not explain why. Sinabi lang niya na ginurur siya. Pero no valid reason. Again, for no reason. No comment. Always no comment. Abogada ka. Hindi mo matanggap na ikaw ay natatalo. Na inyong pamilya ay natatalo. Na kumukonti. Kaya ang gusto nyo, lahat ng mag-aamang yun, si dating Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte, at ikaw na rin nag-announce, yung dalawang mong kapatid, pare-pareho kayo mga Duterte, ay gusto nyo maging senador. Akala nyo makakakuha kayo ng boto? I don't think so. Because kayo mga Duterte ay pabaksak na. Marami nang umiiwan sa inyo. At ito sinasabi ni Senator Bato de la Rosa, natutuwa siya na mga Duterte ay magiging kakampanya bilang senador. Nako, malaking bagay yan. Makikita nyo, they're out to ask the president to step down for them to take over. Yan ang gusto nila mangyari. They think that they are still in power politically. Yan o ang aking analysis. Okay? Analysis ko yan. So it's up for you to decide whether my point of view is in accordance with you. Okay? Tingnan natin. We need to learn how to evaluate. We need to make an assessment of a certain issue. Okay? I hope that we'll see again in my next vlog. This is your host, Freddy, at Filipino sa America Vlogging YouTube. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, make likes, and give me make some comment regarding this issue. I'll see you in my next vlog. In God we trust. Never hold your peace. I'll see you.